This week on Sport Fishing, we're fishing aboard the Tradition. We haven't been on this boat in a really long time. It runs out of 22nd Street. Earlier this morning, we left out of San Pedro from 22nd Street Landing. Ran right here, we're on the front side of Catalina. Today we'll be looking for calico bass, some bottom fish, and if we get really lucky, maybe a yellowtail or two. So stay tuned for this week's exciting episode of Sport Fishing. I'm Dan Hernandez and I live to fish.
All right.
I have been fishing along the Pacific coast my entire life.
Oh!
Let me bring you in the action and share with you some great fishing tips along the way.
First.
I don't know if this is a keeper.
Nice job on the count set.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Welcome.
All right. Over. Coming back down underneath it. Scoop her right up. Right up. There you go. Thank you. Coming in front. Coming in front, guys. Okay. Watch out. I'm going to swing him. I'm going to.
That's a keeper.
Right on.
I'm not sure. that a keeper or no?
Thank you.
That's the white fish down there. Bird. We're gonna just touch the squid. Yeah, we'll have to touch the squid.
Hold on. Calico. Is this a keeper? You have to be fast. We got that.
Calico tank.
Not a big one, but just want you to see how easy it is to fly line fishing like this. Here comes my bass. Right into the kelp, got him out. This is fun fishing, summertime fishing here at the island. Nice calico. This one would probably be legal. All right, let's take a little break from the action for the tradition. Here at Catalina Island, go to Tackle Box, give you a good look at the gear you need for this type of fishing. This week in the Tackle Box, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about what we're doing today. Fishing over at Catalina Island, and we're really concentrating on calico bass fishing. Lots of calico bass today, and that's how it is during that spring and summertime bite over here at the island. And for this type of fishing, you don't need really heavy gear. If you're only comfortable using a spinning rod, it's fine. Something like this, 15 to 20 pound test line will work out perfect. Medium action rod and reel, and it works out fine. If you want something more like a conventional reel, these low profile reels work out really good. I would go with 50 pound Spectra on the bottom, 25 pound mono on top, and then a small piece of fluorocarbon. I really don't like to go from the Spectra straight to the fluorocarbon. You need that shock absorber. Use that monofilament for that, and it'll help you catch a fish. This low profile reel works out really good for both the calico bass and that smaller grade of yellowtail from 15 pound test down smaller. This will work out good. The big yellowtail, you want to go to bigger stuff, but for a 15 pound yellowtail or smaller, a little reel like this works out fine. Now, when those calicos are up on the surface like we're seeing today, you can use a magic metal jig, an MM5 or MM7. This one here is an MM7. Throw it right up on the surface, swim it back to a boat nice and slow, and the yellowtail and the calico bass will jump all over it. It works really, really good. Now, for those calicos right along the kelp beds or on the bottom, you want to use a 1 ounce B52 Bucktail. Throw it along the edge of the kelp, let it flutter all the way down the bottom with a strip of squid. The fish will come up and eat it. You'll catch those calicos, and it works out really, really nice. Well, this is the basic gear you need for this type of fishing. Let's get back on the water and show you more exciting action right here on Sport Fishing. Might be able to go.
I got you. No.
Just steady line, steady line. That's a close fight. There you go.
getting bit. You can see the line coming off my reel. Most people want to just swing when this happens. I don't. I want to make sure the fish is there. He's still chewing on it. So what I'm going to do is put it in gear, wind down, get all the slack out of my line. When I got the slack out, then I'm going to lift. I got my fish going here. See what I got here. Probably a little bass. It's in the kelp now. So when you get in the kelp, you want to put it in free spool. Let him try to find his way out. Sometimes they'll find a little pass in a little area in the kelp where they can swim away. They think they're free. There he goes, his head's shaking. Now put it back in gear. There we go, got him out. Here he comes. That's one way to get out of the kelp. Another bass. Nice bass. Remember, they got to be 14 inches. This one's barely going to make it. There you go, nice bass. All legal.
Drop a both. Woo! Nice bass. Nice bass on the pin reel. Is that a pin? What is that?
Thank you.
Is that pin or lemongrass? That's nice, man.
Oh, that's a big bass.
It works, buddy.
That is a
Dinner
big
on the
bass.
spinner.
Nice bass.
Nice.
Shake them off when it's short.
Yeah.
That's a nice bass, Jerry. You got that one?
There we go. Got another one going here. Little bass, nothing big. Oh, it might be legal. Looks like it's legal. Nice calico bass. We're gonna check if he's legal real quick. You wanna explain to the people what legal is? Go
Calico
ahead.
bass is 14 inches. Go right here. Mouth closed, 16, he's good. What bag would you like it in, Dan?
Number 12.
Number 12.
All right, let's take a little break from the action here with tradition. Go to the galley and show you how to cook up one of these delicious fish for catching. This week in the galley, we're down in Long Beach, California, in the back of my boat, the Mi Sueño. Standing next to me is Chef Mike Davis, longtime friend, grew up together in high school. He's a musician, he's also a professional chef. And Chef Mike, what do you got for us today?
Oh man, well I got some pretty exciting stuff I think. I have some fresh calico bass. So I wanted to kind of put a different spin on it, so I kind of wanted to do a little Mediterranean twist on it.
Cool.
So stuff it with a little bit of just king crab, parsley. Then I have like a Mediterranean couscous, which I actually put a little bit of achiote in it to kind of, you know, it'd give it the nice color and just a little bit more depth of flavor. Peppers, onions, garbanzo beans, capers. This is gonna be our bed for our fish. And then just finish it off with a Mediterranean relish, which is green onion, cucumber, manzanilla, olive, artichoke, and basil and fresh parsley. A lot of good flavors going on here. A little bit of my crab here. Gonna put it there in the bass. A nice little bed. Then I have some prosciutto. We're gonna tie it up with some prosciutto. The secret is always sear it on the seam, and then it'll hold for you.
I've never seen calico bass wrapped in anything before.
First time for everything. So what you're looking for is a nice little sear like that. So the seam closes, and the inside the moisture will keep the fish nice and tender. Couscous here. And this is really neat dish because it could be served either hot or cold. So it's almost kind of like a Mediterranean salad. So now I'm just gonna flip it one more time, and I turn off the heat and just kind of let it sit. But you see how it's nice, and you can almost hear the crispiness. So you're gonna get crispy, salty on the top. Get the crab on the inside, and the fish just holding it together, baby. That sounds good. Thanks. All right, man. I think we're ready. You know, it's now like we talk about. You know, at Ling sometimes you can't overcook it. You gotta let it carry over. So that's kind of what I'm doing now, but I'm letting it do that in the pan. So right now it's about ready to pull.
You already turned the heat off.
Heat's been off, yeah. We're gonna stick it right on top of the couscous there. Get our Mediterranean relish happening, which this is really my favorite. I think artichokes are one of the most beautiful things on the planet. And it's fresh and it's good for you.
Well, this looks great, Mike. I gotta try this out.
Please do. A little squeeze of lime, and you're ready to go.
So we got the calico bass wrapped in the crab with the meat, and
Wrapped with prosciutto, stuffed with king crab. Very juicy.
oh man, look at all that juice coming out.
Yeah, you gotta.
I'm gonna dig in here and get some.
Can't overcook that fish, man.
That's different.
Different, yeah.
The crab meat, everything, all those juices.
The crab, the crab gives it an element of sweetness, plus the sea. You can taste, that's why I love about king crab. You can always taste the ocean. Like, don't do too much with it.
Yeah, and I see what you mean. How this could even be like a salad.
Mm-hmm.
This is so good.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Mike. This is totally different. Calico bass done this way. King crab in it just takes it up to another level. That's Chef Mike. And Mike, how can I find you again?
Kopi's Kitchen, Kopis Kitchen on Facebook.
Well, let's get back on the water and show you more exciting action right here on Sport Fishing.
Oh. Nice one back.
Too bad that fish too have no that one.
Nice color. There you go. Woo! Look at that. Nice bass.
Wow.
A buddy of mine made a rod for him, same length.
Uh-huh.
He caught 190 pounds.
Wow. Here it
25.
comes. Oh, you got my boat. Bass out there. Got a little 40, yeah. Let's see what pound it on. I want to get moving with it.
There he goes there.
Is he good or no good? Chris?
Shorty, but. At least you got one. Yeah, first one.
Hey. Here we go.
Maybe this one's legal again. Maybe not. Never know. Here it comes. This one's gonna be close. Let's just double check. I think he's gonna be short. Yep. 13 inches. Have to let this guy go. Try it again. For this week's tip of the week, I want to talk to you a little bit about how we caught fish today. All those fish came on live bait, fishing a live sardine right on the surface, very little weight or no weight. You needed a smaller hook, size 1, size 1.0, worked out perfect with this size of sardine. 20 pound or 25 pound fluorocarbon made a big difference too. We had a couple of spots there where there's just so many bass, it was a lot of fun. Well, I want to thank Tony, the captain of the Tradition, the whole crew, the guys did a great job. We had lots of fun fishing with them today. I'm Dan Hernandez, hoping you enjoyed this week's episode of Sport Fishing, and I hope you join us again next week as we go looking for more of the best in sport fishing.